Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Flex9B. Please be sure to follow me on IG because in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all how I made $3,000. Alright. I didn't make $3,000 today. I made $1,800 because I ended up taking 3 losses prior to me having that $3,000 trade. The reason why I took those losses, not because I was wrong on direction. I was wrong more on timing, but the timing was based on me rushing. I had an appointment for 11 a.m. and like I don't finish trading till around like 10:45, maybe 10:50. So I was trying to rush to get into the trade, and it just didn't play out. I got wicked out multiple times. Like that's you all gonna see how I got wicked out. It was pretty annoying. But I was down $1,100, and I was kind of on tilt. But at the end of the day, I was really chasing a setup. I won't say I was on tilt by like just taking any trades. I was just chasing a setup, and I was like really trying to hurry up and get in it, because the winning trade, I took it and I was managing a trade on the highway. Like I probably would have made less money if I was here. So that's one thing. But let's get straight into it. We're not going to talk too much about the higher time frames. Basically, we're just going to stay on like the 5 and 3 minute. This isn't going to be a long video at all. I do want to start this video off by saying what the volume profile did. Now, the volume profile, the market was inside of yesterday's value. When the market is inside of yesterday's value, where this is going to be a trend or a continuation type day. It's like a 95, well no, it's like I'll say 60 something % chance that is going to have a trend or a continuation type day. So that's what I was looking for. Now, when it comes down to what I was looking for in particular, basically, if I know the market is going to trend or continue, I'm looking for 4 different things. I'm looking for a break and retest of the lows. I'm looking for a reversal if we get to a pre-market level. And what I mean by pre-market level, this level right here. Okay, so these are going to be pre-market lows. What does pre-market mean? Pre-market means before the 9:30 candlestick open. So this low right here is at 3:55 in the morning. This low right here is at 2:35 in the morning. So when I say I'm looking for rejections at the pre-market lows, I'm basically looking to take the trades at the extreme end of value. And that's basically, if the market comes down here, give me some type of absorption. We're not looking at the volume profile, so I'm gonna just keep it in terms of rejection instead of absorption for right now. But if I get a rejection of the pre-market lows, and I'm really gonna take the trade. That's simple. If I get a rejection of the pre-market lows, I'm going to take the trade. If I get a breakthrough, I'm gonna look for a break, literally retest for the buyers to get rejected, and then I'm gonna look to take the market lower. And it's the same thing with the buys. And in today's trade, the trade that ended up playing out was a break and retest. So I was looking for 4 different setups, but it's an eye test. Just because the market got up here, that's when I go to my order flow and I ask myself, okay, do we have buyers that are pushing up, but they're not having any follow through? There was no aggressive buyers right here, and there were no aggressive sellers that wanted to push the market lower. So that's why I didn't get tricked by these sales up here. But that's another story for another day. Let's try to keep it simple as possible. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to wait for a break and retest. I could have took these buys down here, but as you can see on the 5 minute candlestick, basically I could have entered right here, but the stop loss would have been too big. Let me show you. Okay, boom. Stop loss would have been 14 points. That's too big. Let's say I enter right here and I have my stop loss right there. Okay, that's 7 points. That's still kind of big. But the reason why I said I'm not taking that is because we're basically in the middle of a zone. The market can easily come back down and then reject again, hit my stop loss, and then go back up. So that's what the market could have did. So I didn't take that trade. Now let's go to the trades that I ended up taking. The losses I took, they weren't bad losses. Like, they weren't bad trades. I'm mad that they wicked me. I got wicked out 3 times. Yeah, I got wicked out 3 times. But at the end of the day, like, these buys were valid. If I would have had my stop loss somewhere safe, which is down here, which is way too big, I would have won the trade. I wouldn't have had to make so much more money. But, it is what it is. So on the 5 minute time frame, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, we did reject right here, but at the end of the day, I do want to wait for a break and retest. The only reason why I took this trade because I was rushing. If I wasn't rushing, I would have waited for a break and retest like I wanted to take. I told you all 4 different setups, and I said they're eye tests. When it comes down to these trades that I took right here, they did not pass the eye test. They were just, I was predicting the move and I got clapped for it. Don't predict a move. Let the market show you what it wants to do and then take, what you see and then go with it. So this trade right here, let's go to the 3 minute. I think I took this based off the 3 minute. That's how I was being aggressive. I was on a 3 minute. Okay. All right, so 3 minute. Basically, this was the break and retest. Now, what part of this was the break and retest? Because this is the high right here. This high wasn't broken, it was rejected. But you have this candlestick right here, which is a pin bar rejection. And then we have this candlestick right here that's kind of forming a low probability variation. Once I see the low probability variation, I entered on the middle candle and I had my stop loss underneath. Wasn't a bad stop loss, only about 4-point stop trade. I mean, the trade was underneath the zone. This is a valid trade. We end up hitting the next zone because we like to trade zone to zone. The only thing is that I didn't get wigged out because my take profit was up here and the market literally came down like immediately. Like this was like 2 minutes. It literally came down, smacked my stop loss, and I'm in my break even. So I was like, dang, that's tough. This trade right here, I tried to get back in because this is now a break and retest, and I lost on this candlestick like 3. This is where I took all my losses right here on this candlestick right here. The next candlestick, basically this was because of the 5 minute. Now I was on tilt, but I was just chasing the setup. I wasn't just taking anything. All my trades are literally at the same exact area. Now this candlestick was based on the order flow because of absorption. This is a rejection. We got the break and retest. Let me show you. So it broke through this level right here, came up, now came back down, it rejected. This showed absorption. What is absorption? Absorption is when you have aggressive sellers, but the market doesn't reward those aggressive sellers. So the aggressive sellers are way down here, but the market ended up closing up here. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, that's absorption. I ended up taking a trade as soon as this candlestick closed, and I took the market up just like that. That's a break and retest. Okay. Now, where were my targets? So since I lost 3 times and I was risking so much, that's why I lost so much. I was risking 3 contracts on a mini, and also I had my position to risk $800 per trade. I'm on an eval. I'm not playing around. I'm not taking forever with these, bro. Like I'm not playing. So yeah, I was risking a lot of money on those losses. So I was like, you know what? Let me just have a bigger take profit because I lost so much. And I don't know what the market's going to do since I'm driving. So I'm going to just have my take profit way up. So I didn't want to make my losses back. I wanted to make something. So I was like, let me just have my take profit up. And I could have had it up here, but I was like, no, let me just have it right here. The zone after the next zone, it's a 1 to 4. I can get that. It's not even a lot of points. I can get that. And basically, the market, it did play around for a bit, but it didn't come close to my stop loss at all. And the market ended up shooting up on this candle right here. I believe this was a news candle due to the ongoing tensions with the United States and Cuba, with the United States having a destroyer basically in Cuba's backyard, which is our backyard. But I'm not going to talk about it too much. And yeah, man. So this is how I made $3,000 on this trade. It was a pretty simple break and retest absorption trade. Basically, I seen the volume profile. We were inside of yesterday's value. I'm looking for a continuation. I'm going to take 1 of 4 setups, and the one setup that I took was the break and retest. I was a bit early on the first one. Well, actually, I got hit break even on the first one, and then the other 2 I was just a bit early, and then the third one I was a little bit on tilt, but I was very confident. I seen what I wanted to see, seen absorption, took the trade, and I held the trade because I couldn't see it, but held the trade, and we had a 1 to 4, which made us $3,000. And as you can see, we're up $53,000. So we should have passed our account, but we didn't pass it because we made too much money. Yeah, man, rich flex. But we ended up making too much money, so I just got to make another $400. And I normally risk $250 per trade. Well, I used to risk $250 per trade, but I'm just gonna go back to risking $250 per trade for tomorrow, and I'm gonna just trade on my funded too. So I'm gonna try to pass the account tomorrow, maybe live trade that, but we'll see. But yeah, man, that's it for today's video. Hope you all enjoy. Hope you all learned something. Be sure to like, share, and of course subscribe, man. It's your boy Flexing IV, and I'm gone.